I've just moved here, right?
Yeah, 5Cow just moved here.
Where was he previously?
I think he was North Florida, but I don't know that to be sure.
Gainesville. I heard it. Yeah, Gainesville. That's what
Um,
Bill told me.
so what is it? I don't know. Ganondorf is weird.
No.
Ganondorf players have a reputation for being weirdos, but from the limited interactions I've had with Cal 5, he's a cool dude, which is really cool because you hear about a Ganondorf coming to your main and you're seen and you're just like, okay. Well, you get a little nervous when you hear that,
Yeah.
but
Well,
certainly
we just got the one.
we got the most sane Ganon player as a part of our community now, which is you love to see it.
It's a freaks.
All the other ones are freaks.
Yes, strength here from the player team.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute units.
I like that he has that box on a giant wooden space. I feel like that makes it more comfortable because one of the issues like I would have with box,
Surely it must.
yeah, because maybe you're used to playing at home on your desk, which is more elevated, but if you come to
Yeah.
a local, it's all the way down on your lap. That can be weird.
I think we should normalize people bringing their $1,000 standing desks with motorized
Yeah.
elevators. Yeah, we need to normalize that for setups.
We need wheelchair accessible venues, not for actual wheelchairs, but so people can bring their desks.
Yeah, so they can bring them standing down.
Yeah, I imagine. So, traditional thinking that the Falco matchup is definitely Falco favored. I imagine the Ganon one is not much better.
Surely it can't.
It can't be. If
It
Ganon
can't
is a worse character.
Which he is. This isn't like a secret, like, wow, well, actually, Ganondorf can really kill Falco, really. It's like, no, he's got a harder time than you want killing Falco. He can't really deal with lasers that well. And it's really just a testament to 5Cow's skill that he's able to do as well as he does with whatever, Ganondorf, that guy.
Yeah, he's looking really good. I mean, Jab is phenomenal Ganon move. Man, that
Frame 3.
frame 3, I did not know that.
Yeah.
That is really fast. Wow.
It might actually even be frame 2. It's got the same frames as Sheik's jab, but it has way more priority and does more damage and has better knockback.
But,
And I know, like, that's like the thing that people always like. Ganon mains will like coom over, just like, oh, Ganon's jab is so good. It's like you still play a shit character, like what? But like, he has that move. He does have that at the very least.
it's pretty good. If you showed a frame 2 move to overhaul a player, I think they would just collapse on the spot. I think our fastest one is like frame 5, and I can't stand that. So frame 2 would be ridiculous.
Yeah, you could do like 2 jabs in that amount of time, right?
Jesus.
I don't know what the ending lag on jab is, but it's not.
I'm sure it's
Wow.
not 0 frames.
Yeah.
Oh, wow! Just
Yeah.
Falco down there. What a move!
Helix like wiping the sweat off his like, oh my, like so close, but he really did just narrowly by the thinnest of margins make that one happen. But and that's the thing about whenever you're playing a low tier like this, especially like a skilled low tier like Cal 5, it's like you don't want to be that guy who loses to a low tier.
Right.
Okay, so apparently he can chain grab Falco. I didn't know that, but apparently there's a chain grab.
Wow, that was 5.
Yeah, I knew that Captain Falco, or I knew that Ganondorf has a chain grab on Sheik. I'd never seen him chain grab Falco before. I'd never seen that.
Huh. I mean, without knowing the matchup, I can't say how real that was, but I mean, it looked pretty real to me.
It looked like he could have he got out of it. Like, but he was just. But the difficult thing was it was like reversing the DI every time, kind of deal.
Oh,
So
right.
like,
Oh no.
yeah, that was the spike of the Falco side B into the Ganon, about to get kicked by forward smash, grabbing him with the up B, and then recovering safely just to lose the stock anyways.
Yeah. So Ganon, maybe not a top 5 character. Just
Or even a top 10.
no, definitely.
Maybe top 15.
I'm sure there is a really heated argument about
He's probably
that
top
somewhere
15. Yeah.
on the internet, but
I'd be surprised if he wasn't top 15.
I guess it looks like Helix has learned the DI on that down throw, so it did get chain grab by, although if you're going off stage, maybe you can't. Not sure.
And the lasers are going to make it happen. But you can still, with Ganondorf, pretty floaty character, you have the option to use your down B to basically gather horizontal momentum and still have your jump, basically.
Right.
I don't know if it refreshes your jump. I think it might. But at the very least, refreshes your up B.
Falcons
So, like,
does, right?
I don't know.
think
I think it does. Oh!
Ow.
Catches him with that very same horizontal down B that we were just talking about. That was definitely not intended, but Cow5 is not mad about that. Not even a little bit.
No. I can't imagine gifting someone and being like, darn, I really did not want to do that. Yeah, I think the trick with that Ganon down throw is Helix takes the second game.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen Ganon's down throw jab, so it might be like a 50-50. If you DI in, you get chain grabbed. If you DI away, you get jabbed. I'm not sure, but
It looks like if you DI in, it leads to the chain grab, but if you DI out, it leads to like the jab and or whatever like striking follow-up that would be.
right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or I guess you just DI in and then get owned off the tech for a down air. Yeah, see, that's like, for those of you watching at home not as familiar with Melee, that's one of the biggest issues with Ganondorf, where you've got all these characters with confirmed punishes. Like, we've been seeing Peach, we've been seeing Falco, we've been seeing Fox, we've been seeing Sheik. Characters that have combos that go into each other because characters are in what's called hit stun. So, Ganondorf, he'll put you in hit stun for a while, but mostly he's just trying to hit you with a big move and then follow it with, like, based off of human psychology, where that next move is going to be. And if you can guess right, if you can understand somebody's tendencies correctly, you can kill somebody really easily. But if you don't do that, it's going to be really hard.
Yeah, that's why we were talking about college degrees. Someone with a psychology degree, I don't know. Maybe some kind of psychiatrist might be able to put in some work on the Ganondorf.
Yeah.
Get them back for fun.
Wait, you didn't know that?
Yeah.
Musky?
Yeah, I knew that.
I didn't know that.
Hey!
It's Jonathan.
I thought it did. I didn't know for sure.
He
So,
doesn't play the character. Give him a break.
yeah.
You know, full of haters, this other table in
Yeah.
front of us. We don't worry about that.
That is true. That is the thing I should have known, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. When have you ever seen Captain Falcon do that?
Like every game of Falcon plays, I'll be honest.
I know you're baiting me, and it's not gonna work.
Well, speaking of falling for it, we got Ganondorf just absolutely making Falco fall for everything right here.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh wait, Fallen Troop and Lightning didn't lose, they won. They were just down 3-0 and then scored 5 straight. Love to watch that game back.
I think we're in any stray aerial territory.
Okay, maybe not that straight of an aerial. And all of a sudden, we are back on the edge.
He really heard me say that I went to the bottom of the screen, did an up air, and said, "Not this one, all right."
So good.
Oh, the laser forward smash.
Hopeless.
A technique I hate, but you know what?
Let's go for it.
Oh my God.
What a
He does this, he slicks the hair back and then zaps him up. And 3-0 is going to be it for Helix.
So not a bad showing from Cal 5 for his first TBT. First event probably in Tampa since he's moved, right? So
Certainly not a bad showing.
top 6. I mean,